Hello everyone, Tallara here, and welcome back to Dragon Age 2. We are here in Fenris's beautiful home. It's definitely not dank with holes in the ceiling. I love you anyway, Fenris. But regardless, Fenris just told us some important news. He has tracked down his sister. She's apparently in town, but he's worried that it might be a trap. And because we love him, we have a very complicated relationship, but we love him. We are going to go help him out. So if we head to the journal here, you can see, alone. Go to Lowtown's Hanged Man pub with Fenris to meet his sister during the day. So, that's what we're gonna do. My favorite part about Fenris's house is how he didn't even bother to clean up the dead bodies in here. And he's been living here now for years, so I can only imagine the smell. I think it makes sense now why Fenris spent the night at Hawk's house and not vice versa. Here we are at the pub.
It really is you.
There's the sister.
Urania? I remember you. We played in our master's courtyard while Mother worked. You called me.
Leto. That's your name.
Oh.
What's wrong? Why are you so...
Wait, what? Clearly Hawk is picking up on some kind of threat that I am not picking up on. I guess that's why Hawk's the champion and I'm not. Draw your weapon?
It's a trap.
Is it a trap? Oh, it sure is, yep.
Predictable as always.
I'm sorry it came to this, Leto.
Why would you do
You
this,
let it
sister?
here. Now, Fenris. Don't blame your sister. She did what any good Imperial citizen should.
I never wanted these filthy markings, Daenerys. But I won't let you kill me to get them.
How little you know, my pet. And this is your new master, then? The champion of Kirkwall? Impressive.
He's no one's slave.
Fenris doesn't belong to anyone.
Do I detect a note of jealousy? It's not surprising. The lad is rather skilled, isn't he?
Shut your mouth, Daenerys.
The word is master.
Okay, sorry to all of the pub patrons. You might want to get out of here. But we have finally found Daenerys. Unfortunately, sister betrayed us and let him right here, but to be fair to her, she probably didn't have much of a choice. Down goes the slavers. Oh, and there's more. Okay. Oh, there's a lot more. Oh my god. Okay, there's so many of them. Makes sense, I guess. After years and years of searching, Daenerys finally found his target. He wasn't gonna half-ass it. He brought the whole crew. The proprietor of this pub is gonna be so mad at us. Although, let's be real, this probably happens in the pub like twice a week. This is Kirkwall we're talking about. Oh my god, there's more. Oh, now there's straight up shades, right. Daenerys is a blood mage. Now we've got corpses, so we went from soldiers to shades to corpses. Really giving us some variety in our combat today, Daenerys. Alright, Daenerys, it's just me, you, Fenris, Anders, and all these dead bodies, including poor Varric. Don't worry, Varric, we got this. He's going down. There we go. Down he goes. This is what Fenris has been dreaming of.
You are no longer my master.
Whoa!
I had no choice, Leto.
Stop calling me that.
He was going to make me his apprentice. I would have been a magister.
You sold out your own brother to become a magister.
Your sister's a mage. You bloody hypocrite. You really are just jealous.
Shut up, Anders. Now's not the
You have
time.
no idea what we went through. What I've had to do since Mother died. This was my only chance.
And now you have no chance at all.
Please, Don't do this. Please tell him to stop.
It's not my place. I'm not gonna interrupt. If he's gonna do what he needs to do. I mean, that's pretty low of you. I thought he had at least, like, tortured you and made you give up your brother's location. But you selling out your brother in exchange for being a magister? You know he wouldn't have made her a magister. Like, come on. I'm gonna stay out of it and say it's not my place.
This can't be stopped now.
I would have given you everything.
Whoa. Revenge is complete. Oh,
I
Fenris.
thought discovering my past would bring a sense of belonging, but I was wrong. Magic has tainted that too. There is nothing for me to reclaim. I am alone.
You're not alone. You have me.
I'm here, Fenris.
Kiss, kiss, kiss. Oh! I got swerved.
I feel unclean, like this magic is not only etched into my skin, but has also stained my soul. And now this. Let's go. I need to get out of here.
Poor, poor Fenris. Literally nothing positive in his life. He's been a slave forever. Quest is complete. Fenris killed his sister. He won't talk about the matter now. He has no family. The family he did have sold him out. Now he's dead. I feel so bad for him. Like, truly his life has just been miserable. But that's why I'm hoping he can put his anger aside and love Hawk, and then he can move on. Have a happy, bright future. Please, give me this love story, Fenris. Alright, but regardless, there we go. That's another quest complete. We're checking them off one by one here. I think next up I want to do this secondary quest, A Murder of Crows. Nuncio wants you to hunt down a famed elven assassin from Antiva. Ask Variel in the Dalish camp where he might be hiding. So, off we'll go to the Dalish camp. Woohoo!
Not all mages are weak.
True. Bethany, for instance, was not weak.
You specifically don't mention me.
That's also true.
I'll prove to you that I'm not weak.
Prove it to yourself. You're convincing no one else.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo! Fenris not only stood up for and complimented my sister, but also dissed Anders. I don't know. I apologize if there's any big Anders fans watching these videos, because I feel like I've kind of been crapping on him a lot lately, but I don't know. His, like, he's just trying so hard, and he's constantly mad and constantly, like, sliding in with rude comments. He's really getting on my nerves, I gotta say. And maybe that's because we have to have him in our party literally all the time, because I need him for healing, but, yeah. We'll see. Anyway, here we are back up at the top of the Sunder Mount. Poor Varric got an injury from that battle, so let's have him drink a potion. Oh wow, he got really injured. He needs 2. There we go. Alright, and now let's go to the camp.
Commander, boiling in oil? That one never gets old.
This is past time for joking.
I'm helping you indulge in elaborate revenge fantasies.
Elaborate revenge fantasies!
Meredith will die. Do not doubt that.
Oh, go away, Justice. Can Anders come out and play?
Stop.
You are no fun anymore.
Agreed, Varric. He is no fun at all. Luckily, you're still fun, though. You provide that breath of fresh air that we need in this constantly depressing drama. Alright, here we are at the Dalish camp, and let's talk to Variel.
Greetings, champion. That is what they call you in your city, isn't it? Did you need something?
How are the Dalish faring?
I just wanted to know how your clan was doing.
We are doing quite well, considering. It is our hope that one of our sister clans will give us some of their Hala by year's end.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
Greetings, champ. Did you need something?
I'm also here for the Antivan.
I hear there is a criminal hiding among the Dalish.
He is not among us. This criminal of yours is set up in a cave away from our camp. He said there would be people looking for him, and to tell anyone who asked where he was.
Oh, Okay. He's not very good at this.
I thought the point of hiding was not to be found.
He said he didn't want to endanger our people by asking us to lie for him. Not something you'd expect from a cruel and evil murderer, is it? He'll be waiting for you at the cave. Good luck trying to reach him, however.
Now that sounds like a challenge, and I am always up for a challenge.
Why would the assassin want the Dalish to give away his location?
I mean, I'm assuming it's because of what she said. He didn't want any collateral damage, which is rather noble of him, actually. So, I'm assuming he's up this way, I think. I'm not sure if he's up the mountain or over this way. We'll check this way first. Oh, what do we have here? Darkspawn? What the hell? That was unexpected. Maybe he's using the Darkspawn as security? The ultimate bouncers? An ogre and some Hurlocks? There is here a recently opened passage. Is this new? I feel like this is actually not where he is. What is this place? We may have just stumbled upon something else. There's a passage that leads right into the deep roads. This wasn't here before, right? I totally would have noticed this. We must explore now. Okay. What do we got? This is literally so interesting. I can't believe we just found this little side road into the deep roads. There's a lot of corpses here, which is a little sketchy. We'll loot their bodies. And what is this? A Nexus golem?
Amgarak tapped the blood spilled within the stone.
What? He's a merchant? What the hell? We found a secret passageway into the deep roads and found a golem merchant? Okay, that wasn't on the bingo card for today. Alright, it appears that that's all there is in here. Go ahead here, we can get back to the Sundermount. Well, that was a fun and random detour. Not where our Antivan murderer is hiding out, but interesting nonetheless. He must be up in this cave. Yeah, okay. Oh, shit! Spiders, really? Gross. Alright, here we are in the cave.
Strange. Why would the assassin want the Dalish to give away his location?
I'm pretty sure you already said that, Varric. We've got some dead people out front. Great. They're like the doormat, the welcome to our home. So this should be interesting. Over here we got a pile of bones. So again, very welcoming place. A good place for a murderer to hide, I suppose. Hello? Is there anyone in here? Okay, we're at like the end of the cave, and I still don't see anybody. Whoa, I see treasure though! Oh, what? Didn't I kill it once already is right. This is the exact same cave we came in, remember, with Meryl. And yeah, I'm pretty sure we already killed this thing. So either it came back to life, or it's an illusion, or maybe this is the child who has sworn revenge on me and my companions. Either way, it is blocking a big pile of treasure, so let's take care of this thing. No elven murderers in sight though, just spooky many-legged creatures. Bye, where? Oh, you're over here. I was gonna say, where are you going? But he just wanted to come. Alright, down goes Big Spook.
Now I wasn't expecting.
Hey!
How do you do?
I was hoping this is who it was gonna be when they said an Antivan elven assassin.
Heard about you. You helped the hero of Ferelden stop the Blight.
At your service, my friend. I must admit, I was waiting for an assault by the Crows, not the mighty champion of Kirkwall.
You've heard of me?
How do you know I'm the champion?
Slayer of Kunari, Deep Roads explorer, and may I say, one fine specimen of manhood.
Oh!
You underestimate your fame.
Okay. Don't get jealous, Fenris. You mentioned crows.
I'll assume you're not talking about birds.
Oh, please, do not tell me you know nothing of the Antivan Crows. We are the finest guild of assassins, an object of fear throughout the lands for any man with wealthy enemies. Or I should say they are. I am no longer a crow, a fact they find unacceptable.
Is that why they're after you?
There must be more to it than you leaving the guild.
That is offense enough to the crows, believe me. I may have also killed the last 4 assassins they sent after me, and older men. Oh, and the guildmaster.
Oh jeez, Zevran, you've been busy.
If you were a crow, you might make a fortune bringing me in. You should consider a career change. No, really.
You're not what I expected.
I thought you'd be taller.
Let me guess. A man named Nuncio has asked you to capture a dangerous killer, yes? What did he say this time? That I killed his wife? Butchered his parents? Sold his children into slavery? Or did he tell you he was a lawman from Antiva, charged with apprehending a ridiculously handsome fugitive?
I would flirt with him, but Fenris is right there, so I'll just say the last one.
He also said you were a wanted murderer.
Oh, indeed I am. But technically I imagine everyone here can rightfully claim that title. Bring me to Nuncio if you wish, but I warn you, he surely intends to kill you. The crows do not like loose ends. Unlike myself. But you are a man who can
Zevran,
clearly
you dirty,
handle
dirty
himself,
boy.
yes? Why worry? So, you can either tie me up, gag me, and then manhandle me. Or you can take me to Nuncio. Which will it be, I wonder?
You'll come without a fight?
You're very compliant for a fugitive.
Compliant, yes, and very bendy.
Oh my god!
I know when I'm
Zevran is
approached.
putting it
I
on
would rather
thick.
take my chances against the crows.
Again, honestly would flirt, but Fenris is right there, so I'm just gonna say I won't turn you in.
I'm not going to hand you over to someone who lied to me.
As a suggestion, you might wish to deal with Nuncio. If you don't, he will only come after you. It's been more than a pleasure, my dear champion. Fare you well.
Bye! It's so nice seeing familiar faces. And now we can loot this giant pile of treasure. Gimme, gimme! Alright, and I guess now we'll have to go deal with Nuncio. So back on the main map here, we can see there's a new location that's opened up. The Antivan camp. So let's go there and speak to Nuncio.
You didn't tell me the assassin you wanted captured was once one of your own.
So Zevran told you, did he? It really doesn't matter. This time, his warden isn't here to protect him. I am thoroughly disappointed. No one fails the crows and lives.
Ah, poor stupid Nuncio. The crows do like that saying, but I am living proof it's a lie. Why they insist on thinking they can kill people like you and the warden, I will never guess.
Some people never learn.
Let me tell you, it's a burden I bear on a daily basis.
You are nothing but a traitor and a coward, Zevran. You'll die here.
Woo. Will he? Will he, though?
Yes, well, let's see how that works out for you.
Here we go. I love how Zevran's fighting with us. It's like old times. So that is the second party member we've met now. Excuse me. We've met Liliana. Now we've met Zevran. Wonder who else we'll meet, if anybody. Cool to see King Alistair, maybe, or Wynn, if she's still alive. We actually don't know Wynn's fate. Oh, she was still alive, I believe, at the end of Origins. I think she was an advisor for Alistair.
Talk to me when you're done.
Got it. But yeah, no, it's very cool getting to see old party members. Let's see what we got. In the barrel, we got a rune staff. In the chest, we got a proving battle tunic. Nice. And I think that's it.
Excellent. Killing my former brothers in arms is oddly satisfying.
That's a little concerning,
I've
but okay.
little reward to offer you, champion, but perhaps this will serve as a token of my thanks. It is time to move on, as they say. I have a little war to wage back home, and so little time. Perhaps we'll meet again, champion.
Alright, there we go. A murder of crows complete. We also got a codex entry about Zebran. We are in danger, friend. 2 of 7 guildmasters are already in Zebran Aranai's pocket, and the guildmaster of Rialto is dead. While no proof exists, we both know he was involved, whether he claims the deed or not. They should have released him when they discovered he lived. Honor of the Antiban crows be damned. What option do we have now, after centuries of unity that have led us to rule a nation from the shadows, and have placed kings and queens in our pockets? We are being torn apart from within by a single elf who didn't even succeed in his mission to kill the so-called hero of Ferelden. The guild masters dismissed Zevran's threat without considering just how many assassins were similarly disaffected. Too many of our numbers have been cheated out of their rightful tithes, driven into hiding, or intimidated into silence. And somehow Zevran is finding them all. You report that he is not in Antiva, but that isn't always the case. He appears in a city until our operatives find him and chase him out into Ravane or the Free Marches, and then we never hear from them again. We have both spoken to the remaining guild masters, and they have denied us. They are blind, and it makes me think maybe Zebran is right. Perhaps it is time for a change. From a half-burned letter found in Treviso warehouse. Interesting. So after the blight in Ferelden, it looks like Zebran has kind of gone on a rampage and is completely dismantling the crows and the current system of power in Antiva. That's actually really badass. Okay, Robin Hood. Very cool. Okay, seeing as we're already outside the city, we do have one quest on the Wounded Coast. We need to rescue a gal who has been kidnapped by bandits, I believe. Let me just double check the, Rescue Orlana, a nobleman's daughter, from bandits who are holding her captive. Right. The nobleman who is very concerned about his daughter and not about her virtue that may get spoiled and then he can't marry her off. Dad of the year. Here we go. This looks like her, but I don't see any bandits.
You there. Did my love send you? Will you take me to him?
Your father sent me.
I come at your father's request. You expected someone else?
Fainriel, the man of my dreams. These brutes intended to take my maidenhood. As they argued about who would go first, I fainted. Then Fainriel spoke to me in a vision and told me not to fear. When I awoke, the men had slain one another.
What?
Please take me to Fainriel. I want to thank him properly.
I don't know where he is. I'm pretty sure he's actually in Tevinter, isn't he?
I'm sorry, but I have no way to locate him.
Hey, what did you do to my man? I'll kill you till you're good and dead.
Found the bandits. Okay, so that's so cool. So if you guys remember, Fainriel is the young elf who had crazy, like, magical powers that we helped. We got him out of Kirkwall, we brought him to the Dalish. Eventually he's gone to Tevinter, where he sent us a letter that he was being trained. And apparently he has, like, crazy powers now, because he somehow communicated halfway across the world with this girl and saved her.
Oh, thank you for your aid. I will find my way back to Kirkwall. The walk will tire me, and we'll be reunited in my dreams. Fainriel, my love, I'm coming.
Wow, okay. That was actually pretty crazy. Orlana was rescued despite the fact that the dreamer Fainriel seemed to already have the situation well in hand. Apparently. Wow, that was pretty cool. Glad we were able to help. Okay, so we're here in the barracks now. We have not caught up with Aveline yet. We've been catching up with our party members slowly ever since we started Act 3. So now it's time to catch up with our favorite guard captain, see what she's been up to. Hello.
Guardsmen, duties for the week will be Lowtown canvas. 5 on, 3 off.
City perimeter by 2s. Clear by 2nd watch.
Training recruits full metal by week's end.
Anything else, Captain?
No. Thank you. Donnic is a good man. I'm sorry, was there something you wanted?
How was the honeymoon?
You never said how your 3 weeks in Orlais went.
You're right. I didn't.
Ow, ow!
Hot in here.
Anything else?
So she did get married, and they went on a 3-week honeymoon to Orlais? That's so nice. I wish that had been, like, we could have experienced that, but I guess that happened in the past 3 years. The guards look well trained.
Your men could give the Templars a run for their sovereigns.
They've had to. As long as there's no Viscount, the Order thinks they can bark at any man in uniform. I won't have it. The people of Kirkwall need to see themselves in their guard.
Good for you, Aveline.
Lose that connection, we're just targets.
You settled in as captain?
Kirkwall seems to have rallied around you.
I try to keep order, and people appreciate that. Everything else is going insane.
Touché.
A few complaints here and there, but for the most part, I think everyone's just glad the guard has been stable for a few years.
Anything going on?
Just checking in. Need anything?
Yes, there's something. Come back soon. I'll get into it then.
Okay. I don't know why you can't tell me now, but sure.
I'll see you later.
Of course, Hawk.
Right. Codex updated. Aveline, the last 3 years. Thanks to the champion's actions, Aveline and Donnic Hender were married a year ago in a simple ceremony on the Hawk estate. Oh, they got married at my house? That's cute. They honeymooned in Orlais, the only time that Aveline has visited the country of her namesake. The pair has since settled into a happy marriage. Although she remains his captain and he her guardsman, Aveline now strictly divides her personal and private life. She is no less driven to keep her guardsmen safe, but Donnic provides another perspective, and she is now giving her guard the authority they need to truly serve Kirkwall. As a force for law and order, the guard has never been more respected. This brings its own challenges, however, as some among the Templars would prefer that the guard be under their direct command. I'm so happy for Aveline. While a lot of our friends haven't, their time in Kirkwall hasn't exactly been happy. Meryl's going through an identity crisis. Fenris is, emo. Anders has a lot of emotions. Isabella left us. Varric's brother is in a sanitarium. But everything is going well for our girl. She got married. She's the captain of the guard. She's happy. She's doing well. So it's honestly really nice to see someone have a bit of a happy ending. So you go, girl. Speaking of Meryl, when we popped up to the Sundermount looking for the Antivan assassin, we actually found a fancy elven ring on the ground, a memento of the Dalish, and Meryl might be interested in it, so let's stop by, see if we can cheer her up a little bit. I know she's been a little bit down in the dumps, and maybe a ring will help her feel a little better. Hey Meryl, I've got something for you.
Is this for me? It's beautiful. Do you know what it is?
It's Dalish, I think.
I only know that it was made by the Dalish.
It's sylvanwood. Rare as diamonds.
Wow.
You only find it in very old, very wild places. The carvings tell a story of the betrayal. The dread wolf tricking all the gods away from the world.
Tell me the story.
Start at the beginning. What happened to the gods?
Long ago, there were 2 clans of gods. The Creators looked after the people. The Forgotten Ones preyed upon us. And one god who was neither. Fan Harel, the Dread Wolf. He was kin to the Creators, and in the old days often helped them in their endless war against the Forgotten Ones.
The gods were at war?
Why were they fighting?
No one knows. We barely even remember all their names, let alone who struck the first blow, who was wrong. Fan Harel was clever. He could walk among both clans of gods without fear, and both believed he was one of them. He went to each side and told them the other had forged a terrible weapon, a blade that would end the war. He told the Creators it was forged in the heavens, and the Forgotten Ones that it was hidden in the abyss. And when the gods went seeking it, he sealed them both in their realms forever. Now he alone is left in the world.
Ah, so the ring has meaning.
I imagine the Dalish don't depict the doom of their gods just for decoration.
Not Exactly, no. This was made for a keeper, you see. Guarding a clan from the Dread Wolf is a keeper's place. It's a very sweet memento, thank you.
Well, there you go. Looks like Meryl liked the gift. It brought a little smile to her face, so did exactly what I wanted it to do. Now, we have one final companion quest to do. We actually need to go speak to Anders again. And this quest is titled Justice. So let's go do that.
I'm going to be trying something, and I thought you'd want to be part of it. We've both been wrong. What I did with Justice was unnatural. It should never have happened.
What does that mean?
Is there some way to undo it?
I've spent the past 3 years researching the methods of Tevinter Magisters.
Why am I not surprised?
They're the only ones who have ever sought to reverse spirit possession, not just behead the victims. I believe I have a formula for a potion that can separate Justice and me, without killing either.
What are the risks?
Is it dangerous?
There are always dangers with magic. But I believe this will be worth the cost.
I mean, let's do it.
Surely that's worth any risk it entails.
I knew you'd stand behind me in this. Even if...
What?
Nothing. I've gathered most
that's
of what I need,
sus.
but there are some outlandish ingredients I was hoping you'd help me collect.
Well, now I'm hesitant.
A powder the Tevinters call Celepetre, and a small amount of Drakestone.
Alright, sounds easy enough.
I assure you, we'll find them.
I could not have begun to do this without your support.
Well then. Help Anders collect some potion ingredients. Tevinters call Celepetre, which forms in sewage. And Drakestone, which is available in mines and dragon layers. Oh, so that's probably in the bone pit then. And as for the Celepetre, there's probably an entrance to the sewers down here. Let's go check. Aha! As I expected.
We never come here again.
I mean, hopefully this will be the last time, yeah, but first, into the sewers.
Sewers from here to look for the Celepetre. Are you ready?
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's go.
Hold your nose. We'll have to get pretty close for me to tell what we're looking at.
You should have brought clothespins. Alright, we'll bring the regular gang.
I know it isn't my place to criticize, but are you sure about Fenris? He seems less a man to me than a wild dog.
Don't call him that!
You just don't know him.
I know as much as I'm ever likely to.
That's right, Mage.
He has let one bad experience color his whole world.
So have you.
Surely you want someone more open-minded.
A mage and a hypocrite. What company you keep.
Also, was Anders just trying to hit on me? I don't know how I feel about that. That was weird. I don't know why he would insult my on-again, off-again boyfriend in front of my on-again, off-again boyfriend in a kind of hypocritical way, but anyway. Let's just forget that ever happened and take care of these bandits here in the sewers.
Don't you?
This is it. The Celepetre should have formed right under here. Oh, I don't want to touch that. Let's see if we can find a few more deposits.
Are you serious? That one's too gross for you, so you want me to find others? Beggars can't be choosers, Anders. Sigh.
That should be plenty. Thank the Maker.
Alright, now we can get out of the sewers. We'll go try to find the other thing that he wanted, which I presume we might be able to find in my handy-dandy mine that's always infested with dragons.
They'll need the Drakestone from the Bone Pit.
Well, we just arrived at the Bone Pit, Anders, so maybe just hang on 1 second. Looks like I was right in saying that this would probably be the place. It is both a mine and a...
They have good reason to call it the Bone Pit.
Home for dragons.
Long ago, slaves that dropped dead from exhaustion were thrown into a pit for all the others to see. It served as intimidation and convenient disposal.
Yeah, I think this place is cursed, to be honest, but I got it for free, so, you know. We do what we can. Everything's on fire and everyone's dead, but ignore that.
I hope the rest of the dragons haven't heard this place is on the market. Are you ready to go in?
Let's do it.
Ready as I'll ever be.
We'll have to look for Drakestone deposits along the sides.
Alright. I'll bring in again the same crew. There we go, right when we walk in. Oh, ow, no! I was so distracted walking right for the Drakestone, I walked into a trap. Apparently these spiders are clever enough to set up traps. And now we're fighting spiders, my least favorite thing, so this is great. I thought there were supposed to be dragons in here, not spiders. Come on. Alright, phew. Now, the Drakestone, here it is.
This looks like a Drakestone deposit. I need a scraping from the deepest part.
Of course you do, it can't be this easy. Alright, further in we go. Well, we found the final, deposit, and the world's biggest spider is guarding it. If I had known this beforehand, I would have said, Anders, you can do this by yourself. Because look how... Oh my god, I can't even look at it. It makes me shiver. It's called a monstrous spider. If I ever saw one of these, I would just drop dead immediately. What is the point of living knowing that this exists? Luckily, it's now dead. If you could... Okay. I'm dead too, but that's fine. Are we done? Yes? Phew. Took me a minute to respawn. Alright, here's the final deposit.
That should be enough.
Thanks, Anders. That was so easy, right? Alright, let's GTFO. I never want to look at this giant spider corpse ever again, but it looks like there's an exit right here. We will go home, forget this ever happened, and I really should burn this bone pit to the ground, because this place gets worse and worse.
Thank you. I wouldn't have asked just anyone to venture in there for me. There is one more thing, but we must discuss it privately.
Alright, we can do that. As long as it doesn't involve giant monstrous spiders, then maybe I'll help you.
There is one more thing I would ask of you, Hawk. And I can't tell you why. I must get inside the Chantry without being seen. Will you talk to the Grand Cleric for me? Distract her long enough for me to do what must be done.
What must be done?
Tell me your plan.
You would not thank me if I told you. If you support freedom for mages, help me. That's all I can say.
This sounds suspicious.
What is it you don't want me to see?
You said you believe in me. Again and again you have shown your support for mages. Then trust me now. I am doing only what is necessary.
Is there even a potion?
Was this ever about you and justice? Or have you lied this whole time?
I lied. There is no potion. But what we have gathered will bring freedom for more than just me and justice. It will help mages throughout Phaedus. In the face of that, one lie means little.
Why don't you trust me?
I can't act blindly. Tell me your plan.
I am taking a risk. I would not see you drawn into it.
I mean, you've already drawn me into
your
it.
Support of mages ends at talk. It's easier to support freedom if no one must die to achieve it. You cannot pretend friendship, then stop now.
What is happening? I am your friend.
Being a friend doesn't mean I have to agree with your every decision.
You cannot care for me and despise what I stand for. I am the cause of mages. There is nothing else inside me. Will you aid us now? Or does your support stop at the Chantry door?
Oh my god, Anders, why does it always have to be like this with you? This sounds super sus. It literally sounds like we helped him collect the ingredients for a bomb, and he's probably gonna go into the Chantry and blow it up. And that wouldn't surprise me in the slightest. And as Hawk just said, I support freedom for mages, but I don't support nuking a church. He won't even trust me enough to tell me what it is he's doing. It's clearly very suspicious. He's been acting very erratically lately. I'm not getting involved in this.
That's unfair. I will not be blackmailed into aiding some mad scheme.
Exactly. Exactly.
I have always been on my own. For a time, I just forgot.
Well, there we go. Quest complete. Anders asked for assistance performing several suspicious-sounding tasks and was refused. It gave him a ton of rivalry points, but believe it or not, he's still my friend. Oh, Anders, what are we gonna do with you? Alright, well that's officially all of the companion quests. We have caught up to everybody, although Aveline did say she might have something for us later, but as of right now, I have no further ones in my journal. We ended on a bit of a low note with Anders potentially wanting to wanting me to help him, words are hard, commit terrorism, but anyway, we declined that. Either way, folks, that's it for today's episode of Dragon Age 2. We are getting further into Act 3, and things are quite clearly heading to a boiling point. So, thanks everyone so much for hanging out and watching. As always, if you enjoyed today's video, please consider giving it a thumbs up. Hit that subscribe button, and let me know what your favorite part was down in the comments section below. I will see you guys back here again really soon for another episode.